Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've just got a bunch of random gacha news stuff that I just want to cover it all in, so I'm just putting it all into one video for you guys. There will be timestamps in the description, so if there's something specific you want to look at, feel free to jump around using the timestamps. But what we're going to go through is a quick Twitter news if you log in with Twitter, Honkai Star Rail news, Tower of God, Limbus Company, and also Blue Archive. Bit of info on all those things coming out. But the first one, most important one that could really affect people is this one from Twitter. They're changing their API. It's a bunch of backend stuff I don't really understand, but the basic gist is I saw that Nikkei posted a tweet where they said, since the Twitter API will no longer provide free access, we are confirming the impact on our account login and corresponding solutions. We recommend all commanders to bind their email in case of login errors. Thank you so much for your patience. So basically, I think Twitter's charge, I don't really know the Twitter stuff back in, but the basic TLDR that you need to know is if you only log in with Twitter into any gacha game, other gacha games it might not affect, but I'd just be safe. Any gacha games, just go bind it to your Facebook, your Google, your Apple, your email, the native thing on the game, whatever. Bind it to something else just so you can avoid errors that may arise through this Twitter changing their API. Mumbo jumbo stuff that I don't really understand. But yeah, that's the info on that one. Don't log in only with Twitter. So now that's the important one out of the way that could really hurt some people. Let's continue with the rest. Before we get into it, guys, I have to thank Affogato for sponsoring this video. Now, this is an upcoming Steam game that does currently have a demo available, so I have a link in the description if you do want to try it out. But in this game, it's got a very unique reverse tower defense type combat for an RPG. Now, in this game, you play as a sorceress managing a cafe. You get your barista hat on and make coffee for people from all walks of life who come into your cafe. You hear their stories and then you step into their minds and conquer their inner demons in that reverse tower defense combat. Now, like I said, it's reverse, being that you are the one attacking and assaulting, and you have different paths that intersect, and you can choose the directions you go along this intersection, deploying different units as you go to help you accomplish the victory. Now, this game is going to be part of the Steam Next Fest February 2023, and once again, if you do want to have a crack at the game, there is that demo available with the link in the description so you can try it out. And once again, a massive shout out to Affogato for sponsoring this video. Okay, so next up we have Honkai Star Rail. So the closed beta is starting on the 10th. They have sent out the emails to let you know if you have got access. There was so many pre-registrations. Thankfully, I did get into it, so I will be doing a lot of streaming and content around this game. That will be the main focus on the channel, basically for the duration of the beta and then going into the launch of the game. The next massive game that I'm really keen on past that is going to be Black Clover Mobile. So until then, we'll probably just focus mainly on Honkai Star Rail. We'll still do all our variety stuff, take a look at games when they come out, first impressions, but mainly Honkai Star Rail for this period of time is going to be what we're going to focus on the channel. So if you want to see what it has to offer, I'll do some like first impression type videos, and obviously, you know, be streaming if you want to catch it, and then we'll do more guide related stuff towards the launch of the game once we get some set dates and stuff like that. So that is Honkai Star Rail news. Closed beta access has been announced, and the emails have been sent out. So congrats to anyone got in. There was a lot more registrations than there was actual spots given, so best of luck to everyone. Next up, we have Limbus Company. So Limbus Company now, it is launching on the 27th of Feb. It is now in pre-registration, so you can pre-register on the Google Play and Steam. So that's the other thing. It is going to be available on Steam. I really like it when you've got a PC client to play games on. It's just so much smoother. It's just a much better experience playing a gacha game when you're playing on your PC on a native client or a Steam client as opposed to a emulator. Emulators, I just feel like they just keep getting worse and worse. So that is Limbus Company. Like I said, go check out Borkono's channel. I'll leave it linked in the description. It looks like he's going to be really right into this game from what I've been seeing from his channel. Me, not so much. I'm probably not going to play it too hard. I'll do a bit of a first impressions, let you guys know. But besides that, if you are interested, definitely check it out and definitely go pre-register as well. The next little one that I wanted to go into is going to be Blue Archive. I just saw this one and thought I'd let you guys know. If you are like on and off Blue Archive player, now is the time to jump back in. Basically, you can get up to 100 free summons. It's 10 per day. By the way it looks, I'm not jumping in myself personally. We're too busy on the other 2 channels and this channel now with Honkai Star Rail coming out. So that is there. You get 10 summons a day. If you want to just log in, pop a 10 pull, see if you get your waifu and then move on. Go nuts. If you're already playing Blue Archive, you probably already know about it. So that is that one. And then the final one that I want to look at is Tower of God Great Journey. Now, this is one I had a lot of people put in the comments of my February releases video. Apparently, this one is meant to launch in February. They've said something like that, but there is no confirmed release date that I've been able to find. So if you're a fan of Tower of God, this one is coming. I personally have not seen the anime. I might have to watch it to see if I can get excited for it. On their website, there isn't actually any gameplay that you can see, but it is in pre-registration, so you can go ahead and pre-register for it. Now, this is it over on the Google Play. Once again, you don't get too much combat. It looks very Epic 7 type layout, but I believe it is an idle game. We'll jump over to their Twitter and take a quick look at some combat. It honestly looks pretty clean in animation and stuff like that. So that is your basic, what you're looking at over there. But if we jump over here, we've got a couple bits of gameplay that we can take a look at. Let's look at this one. I'll just mute that so it's not too loud. And let's take a look. So if we go over here, go back a bit. So as you can tell, it looks to me to be very idle based, but I could be wrong. It could be something more like Higan or Ruthel, because it looks like we do have like the cooldown based skills down the bottom middle here. And then on the outside of these character images, it looks like you're building up some sort of alt gauge as well. So that's kind of similar to what Higan has. Higan obviously has the, you know, positioning and stuff like that, which makes it a lot more in depth. I don't know if this is going to be one of those games that you actually have to actively play, or if it'll be full idle. When you look at something like Eversol is an idle game, but you can get much more out of the game by spamming buttons because it makes them trigger faster. So I don't know if it's going to be one that you're going to need to manually play or not, but honestly, all the animations and stuff look quite clean. I think it'll be a nice one. I will give you guys a first impressions of this, but if it does launch in February, like I said earlier, I'm going to be pretty well time consumed with playing Honkai Star Rail this month. And then I also have AFK Arena on my other channel, and then we just moved Eversol onto another channel. So I already have 2 other idle games that I'll be playing on the side while I grind out the Honkai Star Rail. So I'm not too sure if I'll go super hard into this one. Probably not, but it is coming. So I had a lot of people let me know about that one, so I just wanted to put this in here. Let's take a look if we can see some other gameplay. Is this the same one? I don't think so. Maybe it is. My bad. But yeah, this is just one character fighting. So I'm like I said, I'm not too sure exactly how combat's going to go, but like I said, it does look pretty solid in all the animations and stuff like that. Pretty clean presentation. So if you are a Tower of God fan, definitely go and pre-register. Something to take a look at for sure. And once again, I'll let you guys know when I see a release date, when it does come out, and I'll give you guys a first impressions if it is something that you're interested in keeping track of. But that pretty much sums up all the news that I wanted to cover in this video. Like I said, just a bunch of random things. Most important one is the Twitter one. If you are logging in just with Twitter into anything at all, any games, not guaranteed that it will affect all games, but definitely just shift your login methods to something else just to make sure you don't get boned, because there'd be nothing worse than losing an account to that. Surely the games would have something to account for it, but you know, you never know these days. Also, I'm just going to screenshot all the games that I main play. I feel like I'm just going to screenshot my IDs as well. It's something that I should do anyway, just so I've got all my IDs and stuff in case we have issues. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. Like I said, we'll have a lot of content coming on the channel on the 10th with Honkai Star Rail. Looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.